Still to come tonight, one of this crazy lot will be hoping to win the ads. And we'll be showing McBusted how it's done in the end of the show.
One each now, Ant versus Dec.
Yes, it is
indeed. All to play for, my friend. But first, it's time to welcome the star of our latest Undercover. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand for the Duke himself. It's Mr. David Dickinson!
What a fantastic prank.
Oh, the lovely old How lovely to see you. Come on in. Have a seat.
You look a Bobby Dazzler, David. You do. You look a Bobby Dazzler.
I feel a Bobby Dazzler.
Fabulous.
Welcome to the show. Now, the three of us spent quite a day together. Are you ready to relive that day?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. OK, then, here's what happened when we went undercover on the man himself, Mr. David Dickinson.
No deal?
David the Duke Dickinson is TV's best-loved antiques expert with an eye for a bargain and a taste for a one-liner.
What a Bobby Dazzler.
But fooling a man who can spot a phony a mile off will be no mean feat.
Is that the real deal?
So will we be able to pull off a classic undercover on the man with the tan?
You must be blinking joking.
Soon, David will be arriving here to present a TV show called Long Lost Treasures, where he reunites members of the public with their, well, long-lost treasures.
But this is an undercover, so not all is as it seems. In fact, nothing is, because the whole TV show is fake. In order to make sure David thinks his new show is the real deal, first we need some fake guests.
In this episode of Long Lost Treasures, David will be reuniting car enthusiast Alfie, that's Dec, and his flirty fake wife Margaret, played by an actress, with Alfie's first car, this rather fetching Ford Capri.
Alfie's long-lost car is now the pride and joy of scrap heap owner Frank.
How you doing, Harry?
That's Ant, who's agreed to let them see their old beloved wheels one final time for David's new show.
David Dickinson, the Duke speaking. If you want that, don't want it.
Yeah, right.
Hello.
David has one final read of our fake script.
So hello and welcome to Long Lost Treasures.
And with everybody in position...
Have you got a mirror? Let's just see how we go. OK. Tell me when you're at speed, gentlemen.
It's time to go undercover.
Hello, I'm David Dickinson, the Duke. Welcome to Long Lost Treasures. Now, this is the show where I reunite families and couples with treasures and possessions that they parted with years ago. Coming up, Alfie and Wendy. 15 years ago, young Alfie sold his most prized possession, a Ford Capri. Well, today, it's my pleasure to find their treasure.
Enter Alfie and Margaret, and let's see if David will buy our story.
Now, Alfie, the car, come on, what did it mean to you?
It was amazing, you know. We went everywhere in that car, the two of us. We had a lot of good memories in that car. We found it in Canterbury, and it cost £1,000, and it was my pride and joy, you know. But we wanted to have the wedding, you know. So anything she wanted, she could have.
He sold the car that he loved for me.
So where did you meet? Because you're obviously a Scouse, I can hear that, and you're a Cockney girl. Where did you actually meet?
Birmingham Classic Car Show.
I told her on the day, you look as beautiful today as the cat's eyes on the A27. That's what I told her, didn't I?
I'm not so sure that's the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
Do you know what happened, actually? Our son, do you remember?
Conceived in the car.
He was conceived in the car. We parked up one night and we had, you know.
You don't have to explain to us, I think we're all adults, we all know two young people in love in that car. There's probably better memories in that car than I thought. OK, well, it was a nice little surprise for you, because to find that treasure is my pleasure. OK, bring the car in, please.
The show is going well, and David doesn't suspect a thing. Oh, wait! But Frank is about to put a big spanner in the works.
Oh,
again. There she is. Look at that. Isn't she lovely?
No way.
Nice to see her again, is it?
No way.
Frank Bowder, nice to see you.
right.
Frank Bowder. Nice to see you again, Frank Bowder.
OK, Frank, now,
Yeah.
15 years ago,
All right.
you bought the car from this guy.
I did indeed, aye.
OK, what's your memories of that?
So I'm in the showroom, right? And you walked on here, he says to me, he says, I've got a Capri for sale. I says, right, where's it? He says, it's at the front. So I says to him, right, how much? He says to me, 900. I says to him, 500. We both says deal.
500?
500. I mean, to get rid of a beauty like that.
Looks like Frank got himself a bargain.
Nice car.
But it's one that's about to prove very costly for David's new show.
Sit in it if you want to, like. I've got to tell you as well, I got it independently valued before coming here today. And you sold it to me for 500 quid. And because it's a Mark II S, 7 grand it goes for now, you know. 7 grand.
Hey?
What?
You're not changing your mind, are you, Alfie, that you should have sold it?
Aye, 7 grand, aye. And you give us it for 500 quid. I mean, look, I'll have a real deal as well, David, eh? I'll have a real deal. Have a sit in it, though. Have a sit in it if you want.
7 grand?
I mean, we won't start it over or turn it over, will he? Hey, just sit in it, right, like we said.
7 grand?
Aye, you lost 7 grand, but you know, that's a deal. Hey, you can't drive it. No. Hey, no, I said you would drive it.
He's ripped me off, I'm gonna have it back.
I said just sit in it. I said just sit in it, don't you turn it off.
Oh no,
Where's he gone? Yeah,
Is he
I'll
a
call
bit-
the police. I'll call them. Oh, there he is.
coming back round, I think
Have
it's
it,
coming
have
round.
it.
Bloody hell.
What on earth happened there, then? You said he was just going to sing it. You said he was just going to sing. You've got to what's happening here.
Send the
You've got to stop everything here.
Send the paramedics
What's going on here?
Bloody hell.
You said he was just going to sing it, David. Just sing it. You said, look what's happening now. David. Oh, David.
Wendy.
You beautiful car.
It'll be all right, it'll be all right.
I can't believe it.
David's new show seems to have gone up in smoke. So it's time to put him out of his misery.
I hope he's all right. What do you reckon?
I don't know.
With the crash that severe, what do you reckon, David?
I don't know.
What do you reckon, Alfie? Do you reckon he'll be all right?
That's the thing, you see, I'm not...
He's all right, he's all right.
No, I'm not actually in the car.
Tell you what.
I'm not actually Alfie. My name's Dec. This is my friend Ant.
And you're Dec Saturday Night Takeaway. Let's get this out.
Something like a bloody kipper.
David Dickinson, everybody. Well done. Thank you, David. Thank you. That was amazing. Brilliant.
What a throw! What was going through your head when that car flipped? What were you thinking?
Well, it started off a great idea. I thought, what a great idea for a show. You started off the Liverpool accident. The prosthetics looked great. Didn't twig it.
Yeah.
Then when Ant came in, I thought, aye.
Well, it didn't look like you thought that when I was watching that. Looks like we had you hook, line and singer.
I thought, something going on here. But when the car crash happened, I sincerely thought you were still in the car.
Yeah.
I thought someone... I thought the boys... They're going to split up. Maybe Ant and Dec. Well, maybe it could be Ant and Dickie.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Listen.
Well, you were scary. I actually thought, oh my goodness, they've all done it here.
I tell you what, you were an absolute professional all the way through, and it was brilliant. He's a great sport. Please, let's hear it one more time for the fantastic David Dickinson.
Fantastic.